Hi, Kathy Owen here. Welcome to day 2 of my series that I'm going to be doing during this time of quarantine and time of uncertainty. Today, my lesson is going to be on dropping importance. And dropping importance can be very, very beneficial when you drop importance. It helps to make the problem a lot easier to solve and not make it such a big deal. And actually, I get asked a lot about how to drop importance, especially when something comes up like this. This is really pretty serious. And how can you go, whoa, how can you drop importance on that? Well, I had to learn how to drop importance on many different things, including Christmas. I just had to say, oh, it's just another day, because I had nobody. My kids were on vacation with their dad, and I had to spend it by myself and had to just pretend it was just another day. But I realized what I had done was I dropped importance about the day itself. And it really made life a lot easier. And I was actually happy, believe it or not. And I was able to do that. Great way to learn how to drop importance is taught in this little story I'm about to tell you. I live in a master plan community in Sugar Land, Texas. And this master plan community is so big, it's got thousands of streets in it, and you could get lost. I actually have gotten lost walking around in it. Thank goodness I have GPS so I can find my way back, because during this quarantine, I've been doing my exercise in the neighborhood. I've got plenty of places to walk, trust me. Anyways, my street that I live on is the best street in the community. The reason why is we have a mayor. Yeah, we actually have a mayor. He is a little black cat. And his name is Mayor. I asked the neighbors, I said, who is this cat? He's so cute, and he won't come to me. He won't let me pet him. And they said, yeah, that's the mayor. His owner passed away a few years ago, and he just lives on the cul-de-sac, and we all take care of him. And I was like, okay, pretty cool. However, he won't let me pet him. At the time, he wouldn't let me pet him or anything. And so one day I was sitting in my office and I was looking out the window, and I saw one of my neighbors going to check his mail, and he was walking back to his mailbox, and that cat was doing everything he could to get his attention. He was rolling on the ground, trying to get him to give him attention, and the man just basically stepped over him as he made his way over there back to his house. Now, the man, I've seen him be nice to the cat. I don't know why he didn't want to pay attention to him that day. But most likely, the man wasn't like me, making it all important to pet the cat. And that's why the cat liked him so much. Cats all of our animals can kind of teach us lessons about life during this time as well, don't you think? So I figured I'd get him some treats and start shaking the bag of treats, and he'd come see me. And that does work. He actually, not all the time, but sometimes when I go check the mail, he will do that to me too. And I'll give him some treats or whatever. But sometimes I can get the bag of treats, shake them, and he doesn't even care. He doesn't even bother. So I kind of think that cat learned about dropping importance, not just because he's a cat, but also because he was, he just didn't put importance on so many things. Maybe his owner died and he was very attached to that owner. And when the owner passed away, he's like, oh, he had to learn how to let importance go and how to just go with the flow, like I did with Christmas and holidays and being alone on a big day. So I just let it go, dropped importance, and a lot of times right now I'm brought back to that memory. You just got to go with the flow and don't make everything so super duper important. You have to abide by the rules, of course, that are going on right now, but it's also okay to just relax and chillax and not make it such a big deal, because this too will pass. Again, I've said that before, but we will get through this and we'll be fine, and things will be different when this is all said and done. And actually, we will probably not take for granted all the things that we have taken for granted in the past. So today, let's drop importance and look towards the future with positivity. Keep our thought quality high. Remember, there's advantage in everything. And then tomorrow, we'll talk about outer intention. My 3 principles. Keep advantage. There's always advantage in everything. Keep outer intention high, which is your higher self or your higher being. And keep importance low. Until next time, namaste.